Man, man of Medan, Curator's cut. All right, so I found the Curator's cut. I thought you just had to like load the game and go from there, but you had to start a new game. And the Curator's cut apparently is like an alternative path the um, of the original storyline. So I'm not sure what it's gonna look like, but I wanted to at least play it for you guys and see what happens. I'm assuming it's fairly different. That's my guess. It's already like speeding up a little bit here. I wonder if he's gonna like appear, because if you notice, sometimes when you played through the original campaign, you may see him like once in a while, like just appear for like a second or two.
Alrighty, Buster. We better mosey on back to the ship.
Whoa. Stop the presses.
What?
Looks like old Charlie Charming's got a little business to attend to.
你能搏斗吗，勇士？
Can I fight?
Hey, give me a quarter.
Why?
Gonna find out my future.
Heck yeah, I can fight.
Let me see if they have us replay this part. I'm guessing, yeah. Oh, did I do it too slow? Oh, never mind. Well, I can fight, alright. Miss me. Nope.
Guess I'm kind of a karate master, huh? No big deal.
为什么我在这个
Easy
岛
money.
上浪费时间？
Sure. Tell your friends about me, huh?
Tell your friends about me.
Okay, pal. Spread some of that good fortune around.
Sure. But I gotta try out Mr. Punch 'em up.
Good luck.
You got another quarter on you?
What do I look like? A bank? Okay, old timer.
Devious ass looking
What do
old
I got
man.
coming my way?
你对这些牌有疑问吗？
You think old Joe will ever make good on that 50 cents I just invested in him?
I'm guessing no. Go for the rooster.
看这张牌，告诉我，你看到了什么？
Well, that is a flower of some sort.
I really want to see how different it is, because so far it's starting out the same.
深深地植根在地里，它的根吸收来自于神秘起源的渗血。这种增长的唯一结果就是邪恶。
Evil? ，
《 ，
Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Hey, buddy! What the hell are you talking about? Hey, we should probably make our way back to the ship. Don't want to be the jokers left
Come
behind.
on, I just need one more try at this
Hey,
sucker.
gotta get back.
One more
Right now.
try, this sucker.
Hold in two! Cargo hold two!
Manchurian gold. Big ass shit.
Hey, man! Hey, where's my 50 cents?
50 cents? What 50 cents?
Come on, man!
Hey, buzz on, buddy.
Nobody pushes me around!
In my medical opinion, these men appear to be drunk off their rear ends. Get this one to the medical ward. Throw the other in the brig. And keep him there.
In my medical opinion. I always love how they used to talk back in World War II. Yuck. Just thrashing around. Definitely have had those dreams before.
Hey?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to see what's different in this cut. So far, it's the same. But I mean, I just started it like 10 minutes ago.
Dick.
So I'm trying to see, like, is it like the ending that changes, or just the options they give you leading up to it? Yeah, I'm assuming they're just gonna keep this part the same, being on the ship, and then it'll probably be different when you're the other people in the game. And then who knows, maybe you know how some points the curator will talk to you, maybe there'll be more points of that. It was cool. I went to Fat Tuesdays. I got one pina colada, and then there was like a pizza place nearby, so I got 2 slices of pizza.
Howdy, Charlie. How's your time
And
off?
then I think later on in the night we came back down, and
What's going on up there? unmanned aircraft.
ended up getting McDonald's, so I had like 2 McChickens, and that was pretty much the end of my eating for the night.
Something's wrong. Let's get out of here.
Aside from that, I had like a whole long talk with Christina. That was interesting. Because she was asking me, because I asked Chris, I was like, well, Chris, what do you want for your birthday, not your birthday, for Christmas? And he laughed, and then he was like, oh, I don't know. He's like, what do you want? I said, well, and then before I could answer, he was just like, how did he say it? Before I could answer, he was like, is it love? And I was just like, damn, Chris. I was trying to look for a less sappy way of saying it, and you already beat me to the punch. Yeah, I was just like, damn, all right. Yeah, we just had a whole conversation, and it was pretty cool. She was just asking me kind of like what I'm looking for and things of that nature. So it was a nice conversation, honestly. She brought up some good points and even asked me like kind of a toughie that was like, man, I don't know how to answer that. And she was saying, because I want kids, right? So she's saying, well, what if you run into a situation where the girl you're with, she's just not fertile? And I was like, well, that's very tough. I was like, I honestly, I can't answer that. I really don't know what I would do. Possibly, maybe. I just would want it to be the natural way, but I guess if it's really a situation where that's not possible, yeah. It's not what I would prefer, but if that's what we have to do in order for us to have children, then so be it. But yeah, it was just kind of tough. I was like, like most of the questions she asked, I was able to answer fairly straightforward, but that one stumped me. Not gonna lie. Absolutely. I appreciated the welcome, beer. I appreciated the conversation, honestly. Chris was falling asleep. I remember at one point we talked about a nude beach. nude beach. No, a nude beach. And the funny part about the nude beach, Chris was like, "Oh, would you do? Would you have sex at a nude beach?" I was like, honestly, I don't think I could, because I wouldn't feel comfortable all those people watching me. Yeah. That Jesus. What happened? God damn it, Anthony. God damn it. Are you okay? Minor cut, a whole laceration across the arm.
Hey, Joe! Help!
I don't think so for that.
Fuck. Yeah, you said it. Foobar and then some.
Oh, I looked it up for Riptide. It's essentially a pretty straight shot to the end at this point. Because there's like three main missions left.
Christ. Another body. Wonder who it is.
Shit. Buckley. Last time I saw him, he was fine. I mean, he was even jonesing for extra security detail.
At least it's not one of us.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I was like, maybe it'll just change like as the game's unfolding. Maybe they just kept the intro the same at the introduction, and then they changed it afterwards. If you'll notice too, like in the early parts of the game, like now for instance, you could already see the Manchurian gold on the floor. Manchurian gold. Wasn't it crazy how he died? I was crazy once. I was just surprised because I mean I saw the premonition of the distributor cap being broken, but I didn't think that was why. So when it broke, the moment I saw it break, because I know even though my ending was vastly different to yours, I knew of some of the other endings. I was just like, yeah, no, we're
You see
fucked.
that
I was
creature
like
there?
that. That's it.
No. You feeling all right?
Because apparently, when I looked it up too, spoilers for those of you that have not seen the end of the game, close your ears. Um, Regardless of you calling the military, regardless of them showing up, more than likely that you were gonna get gunned down.
Joe, get over here.
I think there might have been one that they gunned some people, but not everybody. But more times than not, it was like you're being gunned down. Kind of tough. And then you saw the rat in your chest. I was like, Anthony, think about this. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Uh-huh. Just like when I told you I was being a rat in my chest. I remember it was just like when I was running away from you, and you're like, James, stop running from me. I was like, no, there's a creature. And you're like, James, it's me. It is. Oh yeah, this is what I saw. You didn't see this. This is what I saw when I was playing with you. Remember I told you I was like, it's a Chinese man. Me and Shao Kahn. Give me your soul. Yeah.
Mayday! Mayday! Is anyone there? Hello? Can anyone out there hear me?
I felt horrible for the radio
Come
operator.
on! Come on, damn it! What the hell is that?
The mist. Not, not sure actually.
Ah, you're back. Interesting.
Okay, here's the curator.
Excuse me a moment.
Let's see if he says something different.
You've heard, I suppose, that there's been an adjustment. It's a one door closes, another opens sort of thing.
McGinnis.
Yes, the story's been told, but the truth of that story isn't fixed. Far from it. You see, a story can change a great deal when told from a different perspective.
A different
A chance to turn back the
perspective.
clock, walk in different shoes, make fresh choices. Maybe things will work out better this time. Maybe.
I have no idea. Maybe. I like Guinness. Guinness and Modelo's. That's those are my trades. Now, if we're talking an Irish car bomb, that's delicious. Really?
Think we got enough?
Jesus.
If we run out, we can always call for backup. So, look, I've never been down there before.
So then, how would you order that? Oh,
Maybe you could show me how the pros do it. Dude, of course. Yeah? I'm like practically a dive master, man. But I gotta tell you, I'm tough. No special treatment. You gotta do exactly what I say.
it
So I
might
gotta
be.
do what you tell me. Yep. So you're like my boss. Kinda, yeah. You gonna pay me? Whoa,
It's fucking terrible.
that dive cam is like super expensive. Bro,
It's too bad because Irish car
Control
bomb's
gang,
so tasty.
Conrad, or, you know, how do I say it? Super fucking loaded? So? So don't sweat the little stuff, man. It's not cool. Don't make me regret letting you tag along. Dude, you know I'm not like the best around new people. Whatever. Just shut up. Brad, you're not on this trip because you're my bro. I mean, you are my brother, but I mean, like, we're buddies, you know? Kinda. Just out here to fucking hang, cool out, and kick it. What the fuck are you
Kick
talking
it.
about? Let's just kick it and be legends, man. All right, amigo. Calvary's almost here. Cool. Sorry I'm a little snappy. I'm just... We knew medical school would be stressful, you know? Total shocker. And man, the long distance thing, Julia, it's been rough. Yeah, I gotcha. Must be tough. No worries, man.
Bear.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right on cue. What? Conrad doesn't think
Be a
we're happy.
nice little forest black bear.
Location. Yeah.
Mercurial.
Hey. So, can I get your input on something? Yeah, what? Just, kind of a big thing I'm trying to make a decision about. About finishing med school? No, but it's just kind of a big life choice, you know? I don't know what's the right thing to do.
You're talking about like for changing a profile picture or something?
If it's right, you'll know.
Hey!
Oh, sorry. Connie, this is Alex.
Hey.
What's up, man? Conrad. Watch it, sis. Lady killer, right here.
Good to finally meet you, Conrad.
Is this
Brad,
a
by the
new
way,
thing?
My little bro. Hey.
Bradley! I feel like I already know you. I've heard so much about
Because
you.
that doesn't sound familiar at all.
Likewise.
Miss me?
Wanna crack the full one?
Every second.
That's a lot of seconds, cowboy. I mean, I would have gone with minutes. Way less
No,
needy.
no, he didn't. That was a
So,
slightly different
first
choice.
dive, you and me?
I
If you can keep up this time?
damn, Julia, I meant to tell you.
What?
I kind of told Brad I'd take him on the first dive. Brother thing, you know?
Really? Alex? You promised. You know what, fine. Whatever.
Yeah. So such an awkward thing that is.
Where's the old crust bucket skipper anyhow?
Fliss. I can't believe that either,
I
honestly.
invite you to make yourselves at
Poor
home,
girl,
but,
man.
So is everybody on board and ready to go?
See, Anthony, dark psychology doesn't work. Dark psychology. Well,
I'm fine.
sometimes you can gaslight yourself into success, but it only works for so long. There was a nice Jeep she came in.
That's it. Get it all out.
Yeah.
You want to go lie down?
Yeah. You know, maybe I should.
Oh, instead he was just like, oh, so you're crazy? You think I'm crazy? Bang,
See those
and then another bang.
over here.
It's pretty far out of the way.
Oh, Wile E. Coyote.
Listen, to be honest, I've never heard of this wreck you're looking for.
Don't worry, Anthony. We'll get back on. Well, it's not called
Alex,
Benoit. I forgot what the
come here.
island was called that we're
I think we
on.
got something.
Off the coast of Benoit. Yeah, that place.
What are the odds we're really gonna find a needle in a haystack? I'm gonna go help Conrad and Julia with the camera. What you got?
Are you singing Poker Face?
Feast your eyes on
Oh,
this.
okay, yeah, no. I thought you were going,
Brad's calculations were right on the money.
Always bet on Brad.
Kid's a whiz. Should thank him.
Poker Face. I like that song.
We found a plane!
Yeah?
Yeah, looks like World War II. We are ready to dive.
Technically, we should call this in to port authorities as an unreported wreck.
Well, technically.
Are you sure you don't want to do this the right way?
It's always funny to see like how like catty girls can get with each other.
Guys, look, I think we gotta listen
Because
to our
like
experienced.
you ever like been there in the middle of it
and
and you can tell
If she says we should
like
do things the right way-
almost immediately they may not say it to each other, but they're like, I don't like this bitch.
No. It's not.
Yeah, I was just like, geez, it's like you just met her. What do you mean? It's like, no, I don't like her.
That's like a coincidence. She's the captain.
Look, we paid for this dive.
Yeah.
Generously, we're diving.
But then like for girls at times I'll notice
But if
like
anything goes wrong,
they'll still hang out with each other. They'll still like try to like
Can you imagine?
I don't know.
I'm
It's
touched.
weird. Like they'll try to make conversation. It's like, but you don't like Miranda though. So why do you hang out with her? Like, well, because we're all friends and I don't want things to be awkward. It's like, but you don't have to hang out with her individually. Like, yeah, but I just wanted to show some effort and stuff. It's like, but you don't have to prove anything. You don't have to. Yeah, I know. That's already part of the problem. You're not supposed to fix things. You're just supposed to let them vent. I know. That's why I adopted the trade of before they say anything, you ask, are you venting or do you need advice? And if they say I'm venting, then okay.
Hey, sis.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Connie, how's it going?
Well, I know as a man, regardless, I'm always wrong.
Hey, mind if I help you out a little?
Yep.
One, why are you acting so weird?
So,
And two, why
if
are you
if
offering to
she's
help for like
sad
the
or
first
upset or
time ever in your
whatever,
life?
I was just
that's your
thinking you
fault,
might
man.
make a good first impression on the lovely Fliss.
Okay, now three, don't call her the. She's a person, not a thing. And four, do you ever even think about anything else?
Hey, lady's got a thirst, and I'm here to quench it.
Lady's got
Starts
a
with a little number.
thirst.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Bro's afraid of math. And that's five. Gotta say, not too happy with our captain at the moment.
Hey, she's alright. She's just a bit of a stickler for the rules.
The word is bitch.
Hey, look. She's not gonna be down there with you. She can't stop you from doing shit.
Connie, you gotta keep it in your pants around Fliss. Just cool it with all your desperate pickup bullshit.
Desperate? Look, I could charm the fish from the sea, sister. Just you wait.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get these rebreathers.
I
and
love
then meet you
how
for the dance.
Conrad's whole thing
Great.
is, you know what?
We
I'm gonna
kick
get
back
with
and
Fliss. Forget the
enjoy the
rest of
sights
this
for a little
shit.
while.
I want
And
Fliss.
by enjoy the sights, I mean I'm gonna ogle our captain like a grade A creep.
Yeah, I got it. Gross.
Grade A creep.
At
At
least I'm
least he
honest.
knows.
Still gross.
She's such a hater, man. I don't know, Anthony. I feel like this driving instructor is pretty
I think this
official.
might be bogus.
It's a great. I don't know, Anthony. I think maybe you're just being a little too hard on the girl.
Please do not fondle machinery you are not equipped to understand. You might want to just let it do its thing.
Oh, captain, my captain.
You know, we have rules out here for a reason. You guys gotta respect that. At least you showed me a little respect. Even if you're the only one in the group.
Hmm.
Oh,
Let me
yeah. Sorry about that.
let me
Is
empathize
this
with
gonna
her.
be a little, intense?
That's one way to put it. There are laws here, and customs. You gotta respect that. These rules are all pretty basic stuff. How much experience do you have with these kind of dives?
Counterfeit certificate being indignant. No, that's be playful.
Oh, I got experience. In all the right places, if you catch me.
Yeah, I caught it. And I tossed it back. You don't seem to give up easily, do you?
Yeah, might have
For
been.
all you know, this could be a war grave. Disturbing it
But I
would
want
be
to be on her
illegal
good
and
side.
immoral.
I'm trying to get lucky.
Nobody has to know that we were down in that wreck. We'll just do a little the old in and out. Presto. You can report finding it afterwards. If you're so inclined.
You know what? Fine. Do what you want. You're not gonna
Oh,
listen
she
to
didn't
me
like that.
anyways. But if you take one thing from that wreck, you're gonna make us all criminals.
Oh, what are you making? Sounds delicious, actually.
Well, hello. What's this?
Oh, 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 oh.
How you feeling?
I shouldn't have had that beer.
Poker face. See, now the song stuck in my head. No,
No sweat, Ratty Shack. We be hanging up top. Should we
no,
take
I'm
one?
saying it's stuck in my own head.
Yeah, I'll be up as soon as I
It was just my brain doing brain things.
stop puke heaving.
Wow. I can't unhear that term.
Not saying it was ever a pleasurable experience to begin with, but man, Puking sucks.
Low locker. What you got inside of you? Interesting. What's this now? Fancy. Good on you, Alex.
Oh no, I'm talking about like constant retching, like not just like oh like to the point to where like your head's sweating and shit, like you're getting shivers.
Dudes, tanks are ready when you are.
Yeah, man. Trying to. Hold on, let me. I feel like I could pick up this book and open it, but I don't know. Maybe. Nope. Okay. Never mind.
Okay,
Well,
so
what I would
this is
ask
the
you
rebreather.
is how
Way
much of
cooler than
that
a regular
is
scuba
fat and
scarf.
how much of
It
that
takes
is
all that
muscle. Because
CO2 that we normally just exhale
sometimes the
into the
scale can be
water,
a little
and
deceiving.
instead it gets totally reused. Then it reduces decompression time on your way up. State of the art. Okay, O2 check done.
Your your rate
Whoa, we
your
good, Medan? You
ratio
gotta check
changed
your
then.
O2
That means
first.
your fat went down, your muscle went up.
Good, Jay. I'd like to take you underwater.
Hey, that's my sis you're talking about.
You know it.
Okay, you little clownfishes. I'm gonna go see what Fliss is up to.
You behave, Connie.
Yeah, it's sometimes getting caught up in just overall weight number um can be
Looking for a first mate,
can be a little
Captain?
misleading.
You need look no further.
You just don't give up, do you? Are those two going in or what?
Like, I know the wait is interminable, but soon it'll just be you and me.
Out of the frying pan? All right, kids. Good to go. Just remember the rules, please.
Hmm. Of course it did. Hmm. Hmm. $200. 200 smeckles. Oh, I almost forgot. There is another co-op game we could play that you'd really like. Ninja Turtle, Ninja Turtle Shredder's. I think it's called Shredder's Revenge. That new Ninja Turtle game they made like a year or two ago. It's really good. I played it with my brother. It's really good. Like so good to the point to where like I would definitely I would definitely play it a couple times over. Like they have like a story mode. They have like kind of a cool challenge mode. They have like arcade mode. There's multiple characters. Like you can be the four turtles, but then you could also be Casey. You could also be uh damn it. You could be April, and then you can be I'm not sure if it was DLC or if you can get him in the game, but remember that bunny from the TV show? The one with the samurai sword? Yeah, you could play as him. Apparently he's kind of broken.
be dangerous.
Yeah, I still have it actually.
Ladies first? Can I just take a second to say, holy shit, Alex,
I
how
low
are
key
you
want to play
doing?
Miles Morales first. I
I
know I
mean, can
don't
you believe
necessarily
it?
have to.
It's a dream come true.
Let's not waste any time not exploring. Go,
So
go, go, go!
Check it out. They reconfigured the bomb rack to hold lifeboats.
Interesting.
One of the rescue boats is missing. Think they were using it?
Let's see what else we can find.
yeah, because I really enjoyed the first game. I played the DLC and everything, all 3 DLCs.
Good God. Ugh. Ugh. He's holding something.
Imagine what that was like back then. Like instead of
The
getting
look of things,
like
they knew they were goners.
provocative pictures from your spouse on the phone, you get it through an envelope,
Hear
and
that?
she sent you like
Check it
actual
out.
pictures.
Who
Like
first?
imagine you open it and you're just like, oh well, you know, she sent me something, and then you're looking, it's like, oh my god,
Cheap piece of shit.
yeah, literally, you're like, man.
I think I wet my wetsuit.
Life gives you lemons.
Ew.
You're just like, well, and then they're just like, oh, you know, John, you seem so down, you know, in breakfast. You feel a lot better? What's going on? It's like, oh, you know, I just got newfound motivation, that's all.
Easy now. This stuff's been down here a long time.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we have to move it. I was trying to see if we didn't have to move the steering wheel, but I guess we had to move it and end up fucking up the plane.
Julia! Oh my god! Just don't touch anything else, please.
Oh, careful. Careful.
Bullet holes. All down the fuselage. Brad's gonna flip when he sees this.
Oh yeah, I haven't been there in what was the last time I went? Probably like 2 years ago. God damn it, Anthony.
Julia, leave it. You'd have to take your gear off to get in there. Not one
As he
person.
holds the gun,
That
don't tell
passcode's
him.
tight. What if you get stuck without your rebreather?
Maybe it is
dangerous.
Oh no, I didn't get to mention it to her yet. She was talking to me about studying it, and she's like, yeah, you know, because I asked her, I was like, well, how is it going? And she's like, yeah, you know, I'm taking the test. She was just like, or studying for it, and she was just like, it's a little tough because a lot of the letters are really small. And I was like, yeah, I know. Yeah, she does, but you know, being in front of the computer for so long, yeah.
Howdy, Captain. You fancy a pint with your second in command?
You are not my second in command.
Third in command.
No.
Fresh and eager cabin boy.
Still a no.
Your well-paying, dashingly handsome, seafaring client is requesting the pleasure of your company over a frosty amber liquid.
Sure. Why not?
Pretty nice ride you got here. Where'd you get the cash?
Not sure.
It's a long story. It's complicated and it's really difficult to explain.
Well, I'm a complicated guy. Try me.
Well, it involves at least several trips to the bank and signing of big stacks of paper with large numbers on them.
So you took out a loan?
You know, you're smarter than you look.
If you're interested, maybe my family can make an investment in your business.
That's
God
very
damn it,
kind of you to
Anthony.
offer. I suppose we could have that conversation.
You're feeling a little too
You know
loosey-goosey, it
what? I
sounds.
better spend some time keeping the Duke of Milan shipshape.
Aye, aye.
What about it?
Weather looks
Well, I
good.
haven't handled one enough to fully know the precautions, but
Hey there. How's it hanging?
You look like you're taking full advantage of your relaxation time.
I'm a man of many talents.
So are you beached? Like a whale?
Hey, I just thought, why spend all my time down in the dark when I already like what I see up top?
I have to keep track of the dive, but I'd be happy to continue this conversation later when I can give you my full attention. In private?
yeah.
Just chatting it up, you and I, in the old conversation.
Welcome, viewer.
Well, hello there, Captain. Can I do something for you?
I can think of a few things.
Oh,
I don't know. I
Maybe
don't know the
later,
answer to that.
if you stay on my good side.
Friendsgiving?
Duke to Alex. Duke to Julia?
Oh, so this is already different, Anthony, because remember we didn't get to see what Fliss and Conrad were doing up here. No, you're good. Funding. I mean, essentially, yeah. Oh, that's right.
Wow, that is not your everyday wreck. I hope those clowns don't get
And some of the choices of what to say slightly, but nothing like super crazy that I noticed. I'm like, oh wow, like that changes the whole like story. I think it's probably going to be the same or similar trajectory, but it's probably going to change when we get on the actual ship. That's what I think. Huh. Oh yeah, I forgot about Stray.
Why do I keep these around? How's it going?
Knocked out by Cold Frosty. Man, I feel like such a wimp.
Hey,
Oh
it's your
yeah,
vacation.
I
You
noticed
don't
that.
have to overdo it.
I was like, that's
I am
Anthony. It
officially
has
joining a
to be.
temperance club. Party of one. Lifetime membership. Hope the lovebirds are having the time of their lives down there.
What do you know about this wreck?
Just rumors and theories. I got tired of the speculation and wanted to see if there was actually anything there.
Yeah, the quarry is from it's from the same people as Supermassive Games, I think. I think. Unless it's a separate entity.
What got you into World War II?
Just stuff I read about in school. Then I found out my grandpa was in the Navy. Got lots of medals. I wanted to understand what he'd been through. Got me hooked.
Yeah, that was their I guess their response to making
You can actually use all those
their
old World War
response to
II stories
making
to help
the
them
what's
find
it
the
called?
sites?
Yeah. You know, when they started
Until
Red
Dawn
Diamond,
years
I realized
prior.
I could be a pretty good resource.
Because
Knew
I
a
think
lot
they
about
made Until
where to
Dawn,
go,
and
secret
then they
routes.
made the
Make a lot
Dark
of
Picture
connections.
games,
Alex and
and then I
Juliet have
think
done a lot
they
of
made
dives,
the
but I
quarry
gotta say,
after.
finding this plane takes the cake.
Huh. Gotta get back up top.
Oh
Check
yeah,
in
I
with you.
need. Well, yeah, actually, since you're able to look it up, see if it is. I'm not sure if it is or isn't.
Hey, Fliss. Look, there's a boat. What's that about?
That is not the Coast Guard.
That
You're
would be
not
fun.
under arrest.
How should we handle this?
We are not doing anything. I'm the captain, so you be quiet and let me handle it. You got that?
Oh man, Little Hope. I feel like it's gonna be because I mean this one was more like we thought it was supernatural, but it wasn't. So I think it's gonna be a little more supernatural than this one was. Like actually like something going on.
Hey, we got damage here. You see this? Look at our boat.
We can take
You
care of
got
this,
it
man.
because
It's
of
not a
Rin, didn't you?
problem. What do you think? Like, $10 cover?
I know,
Oh, whoops, my bad. Let's make it 20.
I know you like Rin.
Well, shoot, you think it's more like 30? I can
But
do
you know
30.
what Rin actually is,
All
right?
right, you guys drive a hard bargain, but I'm with you. Here, let's just throw in the whole
Yeah,
lot.
it's more of an alien, but yes. There is an option to pick Rin. There's an option. I told you what I got in mind, right?
I guess they didn't need the money.
No, that's not what I did in mine.
You are an idiot.
What?
Yeah, I
Right,
chose
doesn't it?
Catherine with
That
a
doesn't
K.
make you any less of an idiot.
You got a funny way of saying thank you, Conrad.
You're a piece of work, Conrad.
I'm not all work. I'm a little play, too.
Are you trying to flirt with me?
Is it working?
I don't even know what it is.
Well, when you think of something, I'll just be over here taking the view, flirting up a storm. Hashtag wink.
Okay, I think they're on their way back up.
And I was getting used to it just
Oh,
being me.
Catherine
We need to
K.
light the grill.
Oh, pick me. You can
Well,
call
I'm
me
gonna
the grill
explain
capitan.
kind of
You may
why,
light the
at
grill,
least in my
but I will
opinion.
never call you that.
But it's not just that. It's also the fact of like you know for every lady has a Conrad. You're a fucking idiot. Every lady has their internal clock, we'll call it, of when she would like for it to happen, and it was getting to a point in time to where, you know, he was kind of stuck in his
There,
ways of
Fliss,
like,
I'm sorry.
if she didn't push him, it was probably never gonna happen. You know what I
Damn
mean?
it!
Because like he
This is
was
my
more of like
fault.
he
My
just
fault.
wanted things to
My
stay the
fault.
same. He wasn't trying to change anything. And you know, she tried to talk to him about it, and he's kind of like just seemed like he was spaced out all over the place, whatnot.
Hey, what the hell is going on?
Hey,
So it's
JJ,
like
don't worry
at
about it.
some point, you know, and then I think they had been together for years, like probably like 5, 6 years. So I mean, I have to say, um,
There was a little mishap with the barbecue.
Jesus, what's with the whole
she's a
boat
little
split?
intense, you know.
What
And
happened to that
then
other boat?
These fishing
when
guys
I
came by and raided
explained
the
to
island.
Catherine what I had
Whatever.
done,
Who
you
cares,
know, she
right?
was
All I
really
want to know
upset.
is, what'd you guys
And
find?
Well, we found a
no,
plane. It
well,
was
that was what I thought
beautiful
happened.
stuff.
That didn't actually.
Unfortunately,
Yeah,
we did
well,
not make
Catherine
it
with
to
the
the
K,
cities
because
themselves.
after a while,
What?
Catherine with the C, even though she would
The
text
dive-bar
me
accident.
and call me, I just wouldn't
How
respond.
bad?
After a while, I
There's
stopped
no
responding
cockpit
to her.
anymore, for
So then
starters.
Catherine with the
Well, that's
K,
fucking perfect.
when I explained to her what I did, because I just felt bad, and you know, I explained to her. She was upset, and then one of the times she came to my house, and she was I guess she already
Getting to know
went
these intrepid
through all her
adventurers, then.
emotions because she was like,
Alex
you
sees
know,
his little brother
I
Brad
was thinking
trying
like,
to
oh, we
swim
can't
with
work
the
things
big
out. She's like,
fish.
no, I kind of just
Both
came to say
seem
goodbye. I
out
was
of
like,
their
damn.
depth. And Julie.
And then, you know,
Half
she
of
said
Alex's
goodbye.
life.
She moved on.
If only she felt the
And
same.
my character was really sad. You
What
know, he was
about
kind of just going
Conrad?
through
A
life,
bold
and
fellow, you might
he would
say.
call her, she wouldn't
Or
answer,
maybe
and
you'd
everything like
say
that.
arrogant.
Um,
And then there's
and
Captain
then
Fliss. Strong
I
enough,
made a
still
deal
frightened.
with
Slow enough.
Dumazid, and
Do I
I
detect a
said, look,
spark between her and
if
Conrad?
I win and you give me your hardest
You
challenge, if
reassure
I
me.
win,
You help
you
me to
have to
make some decisions
help
they'll
us get back
value
together.
later on.
And he said, okay, deal.
And some I think they may regret.
How well preserved was the plane?
Brad, it was insane. It was like traveling through time.
No shit.
Well, it was like traveling through time and accidentally ending up in a dimension where the past is underwater and everything is covered in barnacles.
Catherine with the
Sharks.
C,
Sharks?
No, just one
um,
shark.
the thing I
Easy
will give
enough.
her is she was actually going against her
Wasn't
nature,
Conrad gonna
which
get
is
some
to
more
be
beers after he
promiscuous, but
helped
she just
Fliss?
wanted to be with you because
Maybe
she's a
he decided,
succubus.
hey, I'll drink some. And then he got drunk. And since he was drunk, he forgot to bring it to us. And he just kept on drinking.
Yeah,
And he drank all
she
of
was a
it.
cool
Sounds like
girl,
you've had some
but
experience with this kind of
it's
phenomenon.
it's
Yeah,
tough
been studying it
because
for years.
I'll go look for him.
although a girl can be
Oh, I found
cool
a
to
bullet
be
lodged in
around,
the
to hang
plane.
around, it doesn't necessarily
I
mean
left it
she'd be
below deck
great
if you want to
for
check
a
it out.
relationship. Like Catherine with a C strikes me as the type of girl that she, you know, she's the fun girl. She's the cool girl. She's the girl that, you know, when things are going well, you know, everything's all good. But at least, even though Catherine with the K can be a bit of a hard ass, you can trust knowing that even when things get tough, she's still gonna try and she's still gonna be there.
This badge. Conway Island.
Captain with the C, I don't know the answer to that. Maybe she will, maybe she won't.
I guess I still don't really understand. If it wasn't such a intense situation, would your answer have been any different?
You know, I'm not sure.
Oh, of course, because he wasn't willing to fully commit to her.
I just really don't think this is the right time for us to get married. Alex, let's just talk about it when we get home, okay? I really don't want to have this conversation here. Hey, you seen my brother? Or Fliss?
No, I got distracted.
Let's go get him.
Sure.
Wait, Wendy. Oh, yeah,
Jesus
Fliss.
Christ, Conrad!
I don't know why Julia's hating on Conrad getting
Sorry to
some, man.
interrupt
Why are
your
you
floating
hating so
seconds in
much?
heaven.
Oh, yeah, the beers. I
So,
was just getting them now.
let him do his thing, man. God.
All right, now that everybody's here, let's take a look at the navigator's pad we found. Maybe we can figure out why the plane was out here.
Where'd you put it?
It's in your case.
Okay, I'll go get it.
You and the lady going through a little...
She said no.
To...
Oh.
Wait, what am I missing?
Damn, I'm sorry.
What the hell?
In this instance, Julia said no to Alex.
What? When?
On the dive.
Yeah. Apparently he proposed on the dive. She said no.
Alex, I'm really sorry.
I don't
Sorry for
know.
taking your advice.
What the hell?
You told me to follow my heart. Well, I did. Straight to my own personal hell.
That's not my fault, Alex. I can't control her saying no.
Julia's crazy about you, dude. She can't shut up about it.
Clearly, that's not true.
You probably just caught her off guard. I don't know if you've noticed, but she likes to be in the driver's seat.
No, maybe.
Keep the faith, dude. I'm pulling for you. So, we're going again tomorrow?
Sign me up. Can't wait to see this sucker for myself.
I'm gonna go find Julia.
Just be careful.
Ratter for Brayson Lee. You got a girlfriend?
Not my strong suit.
Hey, nothing to be ashamed of. We all hit our stride eventually. Me, I popped out full sprint, dragged my mom right off the table.
Ew. Dudes make too big a deal out of getting girls.
Yeah, what's the big deal about girls? I don't get it.
Well, they're quite good in bed. I'm just saying, let it happen naturally. Don't force it.
Oh my god, that would have been really fucked to say that.
With anybody?
Brad was like, oh, like, yeah, I had a girlfriend, and then, like, my character, Brad, is like, oh, no, it's not really my strong suit, and Fliss is like, oh, you know, just take your time, these things happen, and then I could have said, well, what's the big deal about girls, or, like, well, do you have a girlfriend, Conrad, is like, you know, kind of getting mad at him for asking.
If you did decompress too fast, then you should.
But I didn't do that. I don't
Alex,
wanna be a
I
dick.
think if I got the bends, I would know by now.
Not always. Sometimes the bends can be super delayed. It could be hours or a day or two.
The bends?
Yeah, it's when you come up from a dive too fast.
Oh, yeah, decompression sickness.
Nerd.
Little nitrogen bubbles that get stuck in your bloodstream.
Hurts like a bitch.
It's really serious. Divers get sick and die from decompression sickness every year.
And that is why the good Dr. Conrad says drink them if you got them, because either you're fine or you're going to want a little something to ease the pain.
Julia.
Yeah.
I'm telling you not to drink any alcohol right now.
I've played some of it, but I've never, like, finished it. So I would like to, like, finish it. And then, unfortunately, that would be it for Jack. You know, there's no more Jack games other than that.
Manchurian gold. Who wants to find some sunken treasure? So what do you think, Captain?
Oh, well, there is Daxter, but I already played Daxter.
Destination?
You think we could get there by tomorrow?
It takes a couple hours if the weather stays steady.
Wow. You find anything else?
This plane.
What are you talking about? There's no more games, Anthony. There is Jack and Daxter Progressive Legacy. There's Jack 2. There's Jack 3. And Jack X Combat Racing Daxter. That was
Photos
it.
Alex took. You can see the flight badge on one of the corpses. That means the
Those are all the games.
smack dab in the middle of the Pacific Theater.
There was never anything else.
Reckless, all of you.
Excuse me?
I told you to leave.
Oh, I heard
everything
about
down
that
there
game. Heard it
alone.
was good.
Come on, we've been through this already.
I'm not talking about the law.
No, hey, they were respectful.
No, you did whatever you wanted. Whatever you took, it was too much.
Oh, come on. No one knows we've even been down there, and I don't think ghosts can talk.
Oh, I have
Americans are
that.
all the same, huh? No respect for anyone else's traditions. Should have never gone down to that plane in the first place. It's bad luck. You think you can scavenge down there and it makes no difference, but every single thing you bring back has an essence.
Oh, I have that.
It's like a ghost you invite to the surface.
Here we go.
Huh. I never thought about it like that.
You never think about much of anything.
Well, maybe I never heard about such cool ghost stories.
They're not cool ghost stories.
Oh, I'm playing that.
Not like for fun. People
Such
drown
a
in these
good
waters
game.
and you have to respect their resting place.
I remember when they made it and they asked Kojima
You got a
about it.
fun
He's
little
like, I
survey.
mean, yeah, cool stuff. Like he was just very indifferent.
Yeah, I heard a story. It happened right around here, too.
Let's hear it. We could all use a good show.
Let's hear it. I bet you can spin a good yarn.
It's kind of messed up, actually.
Scare away, little bro.
Okay, here goes. This story is true. It had happened right near here, in an old lighthouse.
Classic setup.
Wait, true story? Where'd you hear this?
If you need to know, it's ripped right from the rotting pages of the terrifying, ancient in-flight magazine I was perusing on our way here. The lighthouse stood atop an atoll, isolated from the rest of the world, a lone beacon in the night.
What game are you talking about?
The lighthouse keeper would hear the waves pounding the rocky shore. One misty morning, he comes upon a woman
Probably.
covered in blood. She's stumbling down the beach. He hurries to her aid, and she falls into his arms, sobbing. As he hurries her back to the lighthouse, he asks where she's from.
He doesn't waste any time. Smooth.
Key of the one child.
With PlayStation Plus,
The
it
woman
should be.
answers, I live here, in the lighthouse. My parents are upstairs right now.
Twist.
Of course, the lighthouse keeper says, that isn't so. Of course, he's lived there alone for years. And the woman becomes hysterical and insists her parents are upstairs. So, they go to the top of the lighthouse, and there, splayed out on the floor, is a man and a woman brutally murdered with an axe.
Always
Shredder's
Do
Revenge.
people even use axes anymore?
Okay, fine. Then it was a meat hook. They were slashed with a meat hook and hung from the rafters.
So gross.
Okay, so who did it?
The woman says, it was my brother. And she turns to the closet and says, he's hiding in there.
Oh, great. Blame the brother.
So the lighthouse keeper creeps over to the closet, opens
Please
the door,
do.
and
That's all I ask.
sure enough, there's a man inside. But he
Yeah.
sliced out his own
Well,
insides with a meat
just
hook.
worry about everyone considering
Horrified.
what
He
happened
gets
recently.
closer to
So
see the dead man's
just,
face in the dark. Closer,
just
closer.
no,
sees.
that's not.
It's
That's
his
not what happened.
own face. And then its eyes bulge out.
No,
and
you're
it
okay.
screams.
Yeah, just be careful.
So gross. Hey, super twist.
Nice.
Nice one, Squire.
You have me going. Pretty cool.
Heavy on the cheese there, corn.
All right, you finished telling the story. Okay. When are the pirates
Had
coming?
your fun? We should all turn in. There's some weather heading our way.
No, because according to standard vessel regulation, we're all required.
That'd be interesting actually if they decided to do it that way. Or imagine the curator's cut, like the pirates just never come. We all go to bed, wake up,
Where'd you read that?
we go to the ship one last, or yeah, we go to the wreck one last time, come back up, and then we all just go home. The game ends. It's like the curator. That was the curator's cut. The good ending. Oh, I heard that game's really good, actually. Did you ever see the movie? It's pretty scary. If you want to watch that today, you let me know. Stay out the house. I don't think I'm familiar with that one. Punched him in his face. I've heard of Daymare. This is okay. I love indie games. Jesus. How do you know when meat's cooked? Oh wait, you're colorblind, so it's gonna be a little tough. So from my understanding is you want it to be a little soft, but at the same time you don't want it to be too bloody. You want it to have a nice brown texture, maybe a little on the crispy side. And if it's really soft, it might be. Is it like skirt steak?
Good news, bad news.
Bad news? I don't see how this could get any worse.
Bad news is these are kind of maybe the fishermen I pissed off earlier.
God damn it, Conrad.
Great, just great. And the good news?
I recognize them.
How was that good?
Me, Carlos, Kevin, me, Carlos, Kevin, what's it called? No. It was, hold on. Camila was there. Christina was there. Chris was there. And then we met up with Juliet, and I think it was Raul's sister, and I don't know who the other girl was. I forgot her name. So that was cool. And I had never been to Fat Tuesdays, so... I didn't realize that, goddamn. I didn't realize Fat Tuesdays was like, because I thought it was like a restaurant with the way they were explaining it, but it's more of like a walk in, you just order right up front, and then they make it for you in like literally 2 seconds. So it's like a slushy place, so. Yeah. I didn't put any just because, you know, I drank a lot the previous day, so I just got one pina colada and I was kind of good with that. No, I didn't add any to it.
God, Julia, you're beating the piss out of Conrad. Gotta get out of here. What are they talking about?
Who gives a fuck? I'm gonna kill
What do you mean
everyone.
by that?
We can't just blindly attack them. We need a plan that can take them all
No,
out.
I've seen it before.
Get free. First things first. Oh, I got it. I got it.
What did she grab? Oh, cuticle clipper. No, I don't think so. Not that I remember.
We're coming back.
Poor well, you know, I can't even say poor Conrad because he got us into this fucking mess.
Oh, Jesus, Conrad.
Yeah, I'm kind of shocked by that. But Conrad's reasoning was like that. Oh, maybe like you kind of like surprised her, and maybe it was like just like seemed a little not soon. That's not the word, but the like because you know how sometimes it's not necessarily. Yeah, it's not necessarily like the fact you asked her. It's more of just like, oh, but why didn't you ask me in a more like romantic setting? Yeah, I get that. I get that.
Are you being polite to our unexpected guests?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is tough. I don't think I'd be able to stomach asking somebody, especially like if you're one of those people that asked her at a game or something and she just says no and walks away. Oh man, I don't think I could live with the shame.
They're coming.
And then it's just like, hey, you're the guy from the Jumbotron. Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Hey, are you okay?
And it's like, I don't want to talk about it.
Fine. They didn't touch me. They asked about our parents.
What?
And then it's like, you know what? For you, man, I'll give you 2 on the house. Yeah, he's like, yeah, you know what? Fuck her.
Now we just have to wait and see what they want to do with us.
I remember listening to that song like several months ago. I was just like, damn. I was like, this is hitting a little too much. I admit it, another hoe got me fitted, broke my heart. Oh no, you didn't. For a living.
Yeah, it's a speedboat.
The main guy. He's got a gun.
If we play our cards right,
All girls are the same. They're riding my brain. Yeah, think I need a change before I go insane.
Get out through the window.
All girls are the same.
We're gonna break them.
Demons in my brain. Yeah.
I climb out the window, climb around the side, and hit them from there.
We'll take him from the other
10
side.
minutes. She told me it'll take 10 minutes to break my heart. Oh no, she didn't. That's crazy. If someone told you, hey, I'll break your heart in about 10 minutes, like, that's insane.
Dude. You can't. What are you thinking? What the hell, guys?
I feel that part every time.
Conrad, go to the other side. We'll hit them together.
shit.
Here!
Stab him. Stop struggling.
Stop! You're struggling! You want me to cut you? Huh? Is that what you want? Stay back. Keep your eyes open.
Let me go. Now!
Alex, this is crazy.
Get off our boat.
Off our boat.
Ha! Your boat? I'm the captain now.
I'm the captain now.
They've got us.
I'm the captain now.
You win.
bring them downstairs. Take this. Use it if you have to.
Sit down. Over there. You, right here. Sit. Now.
Arrêtez, bande de cons! C'est mon bateau! Stop!
Ferme-la, ou je te mets mon poing dans la gueule.
Olsen! Come here!
Manchurian mode. I don't know why I like saying it in his voice.
Which one of you is gonna tell me about this Manchurian goo?
That man's got an itchy trigger finger.
Julia, I'm sorry. This whole fucking mess.
All right. Shut the fuck up!
Oh, give me a break with that gangster shit.
I don't think you fully comprehend the severity of your situation, sister.
Hey, come on. We're just passing time. No big deal.
Keep quiet. Captain says shut your mouth. You shut your mouth.
Sit still, all of you.
You, come with me.
Hey, leave her alone.
You, come with me. Is this shit fake?
No. And talking to you.
Just, please, take the gun off of us. It's making everybody nervous. And nervous people do stupid things. You don't want blood on your hands, do you?
And what do you want?
Listen, I know things.
I don't know if I know that one. Sounds cool
We're
though.
all in the same boat. I mean, this can't be normal for you either, right?
Not looking to hurt nobody. Just need money. But now, my brother's got his eyes on that gold. No. And talking to you.
Frying pan almost hit me in the fucking face. Water's filling the boat. Water's filling the boat.
Fucking idiot! We'll all drown in here!
Get out!
Of course I'm gonna help Julia, even though she rejected my my advance.
Hey!
For saying no to me because she doesn't want to get married. I'm not gonna lie, man. I've never had it happen, but like I don't know where you go from there. If like you're dating a girl and you asked her to marry you, and like and it wasn't even like you took all the precautions, like you made sure it was romantic, and she said no. I mean, just at that point, you might as well just go our separate ways.
Brad stays hidden. Better off down there than with these psychos.
Oh yeah, great. He could get killed down there.
Brad's a big boy. He'll be okay.
Yeah, I agree.
For us if he stays put
You don't mean to give people ultimatum, but sometimes for things like that, an ultimatum is necessary because it's like, look, we're either gonna get married at some point, or engaged at the very least. Whether you get married this year or not is not important, but at least engaged at some time this year, or it's just we just need to see other people.
Everyone's still alive. Things could have been quite.
Yeah, I don't know. I would definitely ask why for sure. And then I guess depending on her response would really gauge on whether I'm just like, you know what, fuck this, I'm leaving.
Kind-hearted creature I am, I'd like
to
offer you some
like, for instance, like let's say her response.
Tempted?
Let's say her response was, well, I just I don't think I'm ready for that yet. That's not a good excuse.
Okay then.
Yeah, I don't think that's now. If her reasoning is, well, I want us to finish school first, and then we can start our life together. After we both finish school, which let's say is in a year-ish apiece from each other. Okay, that's fine.
Anyway, now that you've reached a point
but
of
yeah, it would still have the initial sting of like, you told me you didn't want to get married, like that. Man, that would be hard for me to just suck up like that.
As it seems. Probably shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, because even when I was talking to Christina about it, because she asked me, she's like, well, what does marriage mean to you? I said, well, it's ultimate commitment. It's not marriage that's broken, it's people, So it's like the covenant and the sanctity of marriage is still what it is, and it does work, but you have to have two people that actually want it to work. Yeah. That they want it to work, they have the same values, and they really have to mean what they say. Because she had asked me, like, if I was in a position, would you remarry? And I was like, honestly, I'm the type of person where I would just like to get married once. I be it right or wrong, I would feel a certain way that I got married and I said my vows. And then here I am again, getting married, again, saying the vows, hoping that the person will, mean what they're saying in those vows, and not just like for better or for worse, like when it's convenient, like even when it's not convenient, even when it's tough, even when it's hard, even when you guys are going through rough patches, like you're still saying I'm committed to you. Obviously, not in the way of someone's abusing or harming you, but if it's in a way to where you guys have just been having disagreements of late, I don't think that's grounds to just be like, all right, you know what, I'm done, fuck this. Like within just being in a marriage for 1 to 2 years, because people are getting divorced pretty fast, man. They get married and then they get divorced in a blink of an eye. Well, they just don't put the same importance on it, unfortunately.
Hey! Something about this place is making my hair stick up so far it's gonna jump on my neck.
At least that's just my my opinion on it. Do you feel like you're enough, Anthony?
I don't like this place at
Do you
all.
feel like you're enough? That you're enough? I see. Have you ever seen the Barbie movie? That was a line they said in the movie. They actually made it into a shirt where Ken was having like a crisis of like a identity crisis, and then Barbie ends up explaining to him like, you know, Ken, you're enough by yourself. You don't need Barbie. So then they coined the term "I'm enough." I need to buy that shirt.
Okay, all of you, into the room.
Hey, it's pitch black in here. Give us a light.
I don't know, man. So far, like, he really hasn't been that different.
Thanks.
This curator's cut. So far, I mean, some of the decisions have been, like, choices on what to say to people have been slightly different. But other than Julia flat out saying no to the proposal, I mean, it hasn't really been anything
What the hell is this
that different.
place? Dude, even those meatheads seem spooked.
So, what's the standard nautical protocol for being kidnapped and imprisoned on an abandoned hell ship?
I'll let you know.
I would say he's an asshole.
We can't just sit around. We need a plan.
We're not exactly in the best position to be making any moves.
The second they let their guard down, we gotta take advantage of it and get off the ship.
Yeah, man, this whole rust bucket's one tetanus shot from the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, we gotta stay sharp and keep our eyes out for the right moment.
We gotta get back to the boat and find Brad.
What happened to him?
No idea.
They swiped our distributor cap. Gonna be difficult to get anywhere without it.
So can't we just, like, hotwire it or something?
You cannot hotwire distributor cap. Okay, these assholes knew exactly what they were doing.
While those guys are out
Meat-
panning for
meat
Manchurian
and potatoes, huh?
Whatever they think they're gonna find on this floating coffin, we gotta take advantage and look around for a way out of here.
I love a good steak. And get your iron intake in.
This guy Miller was really freaked out.
Unfortunately, I noticed that a lot of people that don't eat meat in their diet, they're very iron deficient.
I wonder what happened.
Yeah. Kidnapping, 750 AM.
This is creeping me out.
It's pretty hearty. Maybe that's why I always liked a good beef stew with vegetables in there. Maybe that's why I always liked that.
I wonder why it's abandoned.
Interesting question. So, do you prefer white or black nail polish on a girl? Black? I don't know, I kind of like white nail polish on a girl for some reason. I guess I like white because, like, the simplicity or maybe the purity of it.
Je sais pas, cet endroit est bizarre.
On devait seulement les trouver. Et là, on se retrouve coincé sur ce rafio de merde qui pue la mort. Et on a des prisonniers. Ça va trop loin, tout ça. Vos gueules. Fermez-la tous les deux. Je suis votre capitaine. Et je vous ordonne d'obéir à mes ordres.
And then again, I noticed like specifically on a girl with a lighter hue, it really pops when she has like black nail polish and something like that, and like vice versa, the girl with the darker hue when she has like white nail polish, it really stands out. It's pretty cool actually. Pretty cool.
Take a look.
How's it looking?
I can't get it open.
Come here.
The dark pictures.
Maybe we can bend it open and get out of here.
We don't know where a bit like this would go. Wherever it leads, it can't be worse than
I wonder if there's a curator's cut for each of the games, or maybe it's just the first one.
No, I got this.
Someone should create a distraction. This is gonna be loud.
I don't know, I'm trying to see.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, aside from like maybe a couple things going on between the characters, maybe the overarching story is the same, just the way it happens maybe is slightly different. Why'd you say that?
Yeah, you, Long John Silver and shit. What are you guys doing out there? Pieces of 8 and shiver me timbers, you one-legged fuck faces.
You think? I don't know.
Yeah, no, you. I'm gonna rip your pirate parents off your shoulders and stomp in rainbow-colored shoes. Hey, can you hear me?
I don't know, she might deserve it, honestly. Things could have been so simple. She could have just said yes.
Hurry up.
We gotta go, we gotta go.
Are we safe now?
Stay quiet. We need to keep going.
Look at that. I love what the demo plays.
Come on. There's gotta be some stairs around here.
Hello? No, just checking on you. You're welcome. What do you mean by that? I was just asking, what do you mean by that? Apparently, when they talked about it later, the proposal, because I told him, I was like, look, just follow your gut, just ask her, right? And then, you know, she said no. And then he said when they talked about it later, they argued. Oh, man, it couldn't be me, man. There's no way. Said no? I was like, nah, man, I'm good then. Because to me, like, if you're telling me no for something like that, something as serious as that, then I just take that as, like, you don't really see... I don't even say that. It's just you don't think I'm that guy for you. You don't really see me as the guy to take care of you. I see it more just as, like, you don't trust me long term to take care of you. That's all that really means to me. Am I wrong? It's true. Truth hurts sometimes, you know?
Know where the hell they all went.
There should have been dozens of people on board. Hundreds.
How could they all just vanish? And leave all of their stuff?
Pretty much.
Something doesn't add up.
Pretty much. That's now I know it's not to the same degree, but that's kind of like if you were talking to a girl, right, and you wanted to date her, and she said, "No, I prefer us to be friends." Like, there's no way to like to talk that out. Like, it is what it is, bro. Like. The only reason I don't want to is just because then if I'm talking it out with you, then it's a situation where that's not what your heart initially wanted. Like I want it to be something you truly wanted yourself, not something I convinced you of. Because if I had to convince you to like want to be with me, like that's already not a good place to be in my opinion.
I wonder what happened to him.
Shouldn't have to convince someone of your value, man. They should just see it for themselves. If they don't see it, you know, that's fine. Then you just go with someone that does or will. And, you know, that's not just for guys, that goes for girls too. I would tell them the same thing. How long would you wait before you started in a relationship setting? How long would you wait before you started asking about, like, if they wanted to be married?
You think he's still on the Duke?
If they wanted to be married? They don't. Okay.
What is this place?
Engine room?
Well, is there anything we can use down here?
We're gonna need the distributor cap back.
You'd be
We're
surprised.
gonna get out of here.
Can't even imagine being stuck in this rust bucket during an
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is nice.
I wonder where everyone went.
Maybe everyone's hiding in the hold for a big surprise.
Something like that. I would personally ask at a year and a half, just because, and it wouldn't be like, oh, like I need to know like verbatim if you're gonna marry me, but it would just, I would like to at least know that's something that you aspire to, something you want. Because like if they tell me like within a year and a half, 2 years that hey, I don't ever want to be married, then the fuck are we doing? Like, then maybe you and I are just not meant to be together because you don't even want to be married. You don't have it in your heart to want to be married. Or like you're being with a girl and like let's say she's great, but she just tells you, and there's nothing fertility wise, but she just tells you, I don't want kids. I don't want to adopt. I don't want to have kids. I just don't want them. That's a tough thing for me to be okay with. Oh, then it's done. So that's it.
I see something moving down there. Shh. Everyone quiet.
Mm. Oh, of course. I guess.
You sure? Yeah, I'm sure.
I guess the way I look at it is, it's not so much like, the question is not so much, oh, are you trying to get married to me? It's more of just like, is marriage something you want for yourself, regardless if it's with me or not? Like, is marriage something you want?
Wait, are you crazy?
So, because if they tell me like for certain, like no, it's not something I want, then I'm like, okay, well, then you and I may not be on the same page here.
Holy crap.
Welcome, beer. Okay. Mm. Yeah. Or if let's say their thing is, hey, I want to be with someone that is gonna travel with me and is spontaneous and stuff like that. There's nothing necessarily wrong with that, but I just know for who I am as a person and what I like to do, me and this person would not mesh well. Because if they want to travel all the time, then I would have to assume that her or even myself or both would have to make quite a big deal of money to be able to travel as often as she has in her mind to do. Of course.
Where are you taking me?
Now, why would I tell you?
Absolutely.
Tell me where we are going.
But I'm just saying, like, in the way of, like, let's say you like going to your events, you like having fun, but you're a little more of a, hey, you know, we'll have fun and we will travel when the money calls for it. Not so much, well, you know, like, cause for some people, they're like, they don't really want to hear why they can't. They just like, well, why can't we travel? It's like, because we don't have the money for that.
Leave that alone.
So it's like, I feel like the expectation, if the person has expectation of like, get what I want when I want it, and you know, if I want to travel, we should be able to travel, and money shouldn't be an issue, then it's like, well, I may be the wrong guy for you. You may need to go talk to a guy that makes exceptional money. Now, the only problem with that is if she does decide to do that, and let's say she also happens to be the type of girl that really likes quality time, a man, or let's say a person rather, that makes an exceptional amount of money, we know their time is very finite, because they have to spend time, if not nearly all their time, in resources building up their business or whatever it is. So the time they really have for relationships is very limited. So it's like, you can't really ask for, well, a guy that makes a lot of money and is able to fly me out and take me all these places, but then also get upset at him when he's normally not really home. It's like, well, he's making that money. He doesn't really have time, you know, to really be around you like that to hang out around lunchtime, or to just sleep in with you, you know. Money doesn't sleep, man.
Show yourself!
Damn it! This fucking place is cursed.
Mm-hmm. And, you know, of course, you learn over time that it's not necessarily anything wrong with the person. It's just, you guys just don't mesh. You know, and that's fine. You know, that happens.
Look at this.
But definitely once you've seen that for yourself, and it's kind of like what I was telling Christina. I was just like, look, Christina, I understand what you're saying, that, you know, when you get to know people, sometimes people change a little bit. I get you, but in my humble opinion, if you're really paying attention to that person, who they are and what they're about in those 3 to 6 months that you're getting to know them, before you make a commitment to them, then I would definitely say that whatever you saw, or sorry, whatever you didn't see, you chose not to see it. You know what I mean? Like, you chose to ignore it, or you chose to act like it wasn't a problem. But 9 times out of 10, people are not that good at hiding things, especially not for like 6 months.
Come on. You have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, so they would rather. Yeah, so, and at that point, I don't mean to be that guy, but at that point, if you decide to go forward and that's something you really weren't cool with, you really have no one to blame but yourself.
Now.
Olsen? Merde. Qu'est-ce que tu fais?
Yeah, and I've made that mistake before, where you kind of just think that well, it'll be fine, or you just kind of over compromise. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing wrong with compromising, of course, it's necessary, but you don't want to compromise so much so just to the point to where you're kind of just allowing anything just to be with this person, you know what I mean? Oh, of course. At the end of the day, it's at least when it comes what I at least personally ask for from a man's perspective is just respect. If you respect, you know, the way I lead, you respect how I handle situations or how I think. That's all I could really ask for. Of course. No. Well, I mean, there's different ways of looking at that. Some people say respect is earned, some say respect is given. It kind of depends on how you look at it. I think everyone is entitled to a certain level of respect, decency, we'll say. But yes, it does get to a certain point to where yeah, I obviously don't have to follow or listen to everything you say because you're a stranger to me. I don't know you. But it definitely shouldn't be to the point, at least in my opinion, that you have to feel like you're kind of pulling teeth or having to constantly defend your position or defend your choices. That's where I would push back a little bit because I'm like, okay, well, that's not really a relationship. We're just constantly competing with each other for supremacy. So, yeah, so far, yeah, a lot of this shit is the same. Not that I'm really, complaining. I mean, it's fun. It's still a fun game. But I was expecting more to be different. Maybe it's because I'm making like similar choices to what I made the first time.
That can't be a good sign.
Yeah, I'm trying to make slightly different choices, but I'm also trying not to get everybody killed. The only thing that's different, yeah, maybe the deaths are different, and then also me playing this time around. Remember when I told you Conrad escaped on the ship? I kept Conrad with me, but I didn't take my brother with me like the first time I played. Because I left my brother on the ship just like the first time. The only difference now is I kept Conrad with us rather than having Conrad leave on the boat. Now, I wonder what would have happened. I'm sure someone would have been killed if the guy held the gun to Julia's head, and he probably would have shot Julia, honestly, if I kept being aggressive and was like, no, get off the ship, I don't want you here. Sure, that would have been interesting. Really think about it, the game really is short. Do you think it's only those two characters in Little Hope, or do you think there's like other people who get to play as? Yeah, because, I mean, granted, it was only like a snippet that they showed us when we finished this game, but I was like, huh, I would have thought it was more characters. Maybe it is only, because I'm assuming it's like a husband and wife or something. Even though the guy looks kind of younger, but... Oh, that was another interesting thing Really? Look at that. Manchurian. Which one of you is going to tell me about this Manchurian gold? See, I'll probably put a pause on this and then we'll play some Little Hope.
What is going on here?
I'm gonna put a pause on this. I'm gonna eat some spaghetti and then we'll play some Little Hope. A bullet. They're grabbing me. They're grabbing me.
What are we doing? I thought we were following them.
Gotta keep our distance. This way we can get ahead of them. Let's hope it's faster. I got this. It's the makeshift chapel.
Oh, good God. Why do I need to see this now?
Oh, what's the youngest you would date someone, and then also what's the oldest?
What was that?
Yeah,
You heard
that's
that?
what I was thinking.
Not funny.
44. Interesting. That's definitely a lot higher than mine. 44. Yeah. To hit that. No, that's true. That's true. But I guess I think of the logistics of dating a girl in her 40s, or a woman rather.
This place.
Okay. And if she wants children,
Wait a minute.
and you think she would sign that? That was good. I'm glad you know the
Swear
answer.
we've been here before, Alex. Have you been leading us in circles?
You're not Delulu?
Hey, easy with that. We shouldn't be screwing around right now.
Nice blade. Could make a nice severance package for my assailants if you catch my drift.
I guess you never know. We might have to use it.
Alex, you don't want to end up hurting the wrong person with that.
I think
Just put it
the
down.
30 to 32 would probably be the highest I could go, because I would want a woman that's still fairly youthful, and we have time to date each other, and there's no like rush to have children, because unfortunately with a lot of ladies that are older,
The whole ship just
having children is not that it's not possible. Of course they can, but it definitely comes with some health complications sometimes.
Jesus. God.
Alex, what is it?
Ugh. See for yourself.
Ugh.
Fair enough.
Soup du jour, mademoiselle?
As if you know your way around a kitchen.
Please, relax. I'm just messing around.
Hmm. Would you care if she has children? Because more times than not, a woman in her 40s, she probably already has children.
I'm thinking we gotta go through here.
So let's say, 43, 44-year-old. So let's say her children are about 20 and 24 apiece. Would it be not okay if they were a lot younger? I understand that. They're very impressionable. Yeah. Is he gonna stick around? Is he staying?
What? What?
There's something in here with us.
I get you.
I mean,
I get you.
did you hear anything?
That makes sense. That makes sense. I understand
I
that.
saw something. It was moving in the shadows.
Rats. Probably just rats. That's all it was.
Don't fucking laugh at me. All right, we've been here before. I'm sure of it. We're going around in circles.
Well, what do you want to do? Turn around?
We've seen all this before.
Cool it, JJ. We don't have a lot of options. It's gotta be this way.
Okay, no. This isn't working for me.
What?
Gross caskets and crappy chapels. Not my scene, you know?
It used to be 1918, but after some time
It's gross. and it's
talking to
graphic.
girls around that
Can we get out of here?
age, they're just not,
gotta find
and it's not their fault.
Okay,
You know,
so
they're
can
they're,
we just
they're
get the fuck
young.
out then?
They're just not where I would want them to be. And I know that's variable. There are some
What is this?
ladies that are younger that know what they want, and they are ready to commit. But on a scale of probabilities,
We got a name on this guy.
What are
that's
they
not
doing?
likely from what I've
I don't
noticed.
think stuck on a ghost ship for all eternity sounds like a good plan A.
Who cares where they're from or where they're going? They're dead and we're not, so let's keep it that way.
Yeah, and obviously you account for the fact that she's probably still gonna be a little childish and stuff like that. But if her mind and heart is in the right place, then I would be more
Practically falling off anyway.
what's it called? If her mind and heart is in the right place, then I would be more willing to be like, okay, you know what? Maybe I'll give her a chance because at least she's on the right path, and I can tell by speaking to her mom and her dad that they raised her well.
Right there, and those are his parents.
She's just gonna have a few growing pains. I'd be okay with that.
Eat off his face. The end.
Got some serious locks in these caskets.
Why would they be chained and locked?
Well, that's one way to end a relationship.
But if it is a situation where she's very spoilt with the tea and kind of wants things her way and doesn't understand the concept of concepts of delayed gratification, and
Serious?
just sees the world as she wants to see it, then I don't think I would have patience for that at this point in time. Then I would just be like, okay, you know, you're and she could very well be a beautiful girl, but it's like I don't think you'd be ready for this level of commitment. And I've had to tell a girl that before. I was like, look, you know, you're a pretty girl. I do like you, but I don't think you're in the same headspace as I'm in with regards to this stuff.
What the hell is making that sound?
What sound?
Why so spick and span?
And then sometimes there's the opposite where it's a lady that is older, but she still acts like the 18-year-olds, the 19-year-olds, like she never grew up.
Still might have some kick.
4 years of med school and you prescribed me an 80-year-old aspirin and called me in the morning?
That's not gonna make him sick, is it?
I get that, and I had met a woman like that before, but my thing with that is I have no problem with you having fun and you know you want to experience different things, whatever.
This is no time
But
to be fucking around.
my issue
Serious.
comes
I can't
with
take it.
as long as you understand that this isn't just something that life had intended for you. You're in this situation because of your choices.
Where the hell is Conrad? Conrad?
A little bit.
Get him some air. What the hell? Looks like he died of fright. You can't see that.
Okay, so this guy had appendicitis, which is pretty routine, and then he died of a massive heart
Yeah.
attack.
And I guess the other way I look at it too is if it would also have to be someone that's like, you know, they kind of get my sense of humor, you know, they kind of what's it called? I don't want to use the word vibe, but they kind of they know how to be cool in different settings, you know, like it's one thing to be cool with me and stuff like that, and I have a certain way of doing business, but then to have to kind of like sit the person down and explain to them my friend's type of humor, that's I'm like, I don't know if this is a fit, because if I have to explain it in a way to where like, you know, hey, they don't mean it, blah 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 blah, like, you know, just don't take what they say seriously, like if I have to do all that explanation to, you know, then I'm kind of like, okay, well, they may not even mesh with my friends, because then, you know, maybe they may feel like my friends are being mean or whatever, and they're not. Because I don't want it to be a situation where, like, you know, you're all hanging out, and then, like, I don't know, let's say Carlos or Kevin says something, and then she's kind of like, oh, why did you say that? Or like, that was rude or whatever. And of course, they're not rude people, obviously not. But like, maybe she found the joke to be rude. And I'm kind of like, yeah. And I would say that would definitely be something that I never quite had outside of like maybe maybe one person that comes to mind that like really got along with my friends. Everyone else was kind of just like, it was just me and her, and she never really had a chance or time to hang out with my friends. Let me stop the stream here. I will be right back. Give me